Hey, I'm back with another video. This is Alexander Investment Insights, and today we're going to be looking at some stocks. We're going to be looking at SPY, the NASDAQ, IWM, QQQ, SQQQ, and Bitcoin. So today we'll first start with the SPY. We have resistance up here at 512.75. That hit on Friday. If we go down to the 5-minute chart, on Friday, it came down, opened up, hit that 12.75 resistance, rejected off of it, came down here. This probably would have been a good zone to get puts after hitting that resistance. We come down here. Yeah. If we were scalping, when we were scalping on Friday, hit that 12.75 resistance because it did not break, we would have known to get puts down here, come down to the bottom of 850, which would have been our support for that day. So that could have been a good little scalp. And we have support at 506 and another support at 497. Right now, we are in a bearish range. This is was SPY's all-time highs recently. And this right here, we were expecting these bearish movements, mostly because there wasn't really any good news coming on. No good inflation reports, no good, no interest rates getting cut. And also a lot of news regarding wars and Israel and Iran conflict. So that created a lot of these red bleeding candles right here. And since then, of a bottom around 490, 370, we've came back up to reach a resistance of 512. But we look on the fib right here. We'll go down. What does that hit? That hits perfectly this level right here. Me thinking that we're bearish, I'm thinking possibly tomorrow throughout the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we could come down to lower prices, maybe hit around our 506 resistance. And if it gets past this 497.50, we could expect a lot more red coming down, maybe even to the 480 area. But that would probably be a little bit more on. We go down to this 30-minute candle here. We see ever since hitting that low, we've been coming up, retracing, coming up, retracing, coming up. It doesn't look like it. Maybe it wants to go above this, but maybe it doesn't. It's going to be traced down here. Probably, maybe stall around on Monday. So we're going to have to wait till Tuesday and Wednesday to get these lower movements. So that's what I'm looking for on SPY. Move to the NASDAQ. I have resistance at 18,000. It hasn't quite hit my resistance level yet. So that NASDAQ might be able to come up very fast, hit it, or come down. And then come down, or it might just be ready for it's coming down right now. I have support at 17,550. Another support at 17,200. So I'll be watching the NASDAQ a little bit. I don't really look at the NASDAQ all that often, but, it's good for levels, with other stocks and stuff. It says IWM, the resistance at 204. IWM, that resistance was hit on Friday in the morning. Boom, hit that resistance, came right back down, did not want to go past that, rejected, then stalled throughout the rest of Friday. So we have support down here at 200, another support at 197. So we'll see if the IWM wants to come down, hit another support, wants to go back up to resistance, or if it wants to come down, break that support and come to our next support over here. And then maybe IWM could come down to 9 or 194 if we keep staying this bearish sentiment. We see lower prices and not breaking newer highs. If we don't break this high of 204 on here and the SPY, then we could definitely expect, some downward movements through here. And that'll bring me on to QQQ. I have resistance at 438, support at 429. QQQ also has, that resistance right there at 436. So we might be able to see some lower prices again to 429, depending on how the market wants to move throughout. The morning Monday, afternoon Monday, and then the morning Tuesday. We'll see what it really wants to do, because I'm thinking Tuesday, Wednesday, if we start not breaking, these highs, we're going to see some bleeding down through this way. And then that way we could aim towards targets of on the downward side. So that's what I'm thinking on these four indicators. We'll go down to SQQQ. This one runs a inverse of QQQ. So when you're in like a bearish market, you know, you want to get shares on a stock like QQQ. As you see here around the beginning of April, when we decided, you know, we're bearish at this point. There's not much stuff that's going on that could continue us higher and higher past more and more all-time highs. So right there, that was a good call, and it came all the way up, hit a target of $13, and then came back to the downside to, what is our support? $11. I'm going to keep it pretty simple on this stock. We have resistance at $12 right here. So I'm expecting SQQQ, we got to make sure that it could pass, you know, somewhere around a level of 1130. This is like a good way to like also get like another indicator about what the market might do or something. So we're going to look at SQQQ to make sure that it wants to go back up to this upside, and that means that we're bearish on SPY and QQQ and things like that. So pretty simple for SQQQ. Just make sure you keep your eye on this. So you want to keep your eye on stocks like SPY, QQQ, IWM, NASDAQ. It'll help you out a lot during your trading. And we'll go down to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is interesting right now. Bitcoin's interesting right now. So we have a resistance right here at 72,000. And this is an all-time high of Bitcoin. Past the all-time highs back of, you know, when it was November 2021. So it reached that all-time highs, and it's, you know, coming back down. You know, the halving happened around 420, April 20th. So, and, you know, it's just been stalled right now. Right now is a good time to build up on Bitcoin positions, because we don't know exactly what's going to happen. It could stay in this range for a long time and then finally go up, you know. But right now, it could shoot up in the next couple of weeks. We don't really know exactly what's going to happen, but we are looking at Bitcoin because we are bullish on coins like Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, coins like that, and then they're all going to follow what Bitcoin does. So Bitcoin is a good indicator for a lot of your crypto. And so right now we hit our resistance. Maybe it'll go past up the 72,000. We'll see what it wants to do, if it's going to go past that to more all-time highs. This is definitely a heavy resistance right here, heavy resistance. So yeah, it's a good time to load up on Bitcoin overall is what I'm trying to say to you. And these are my levels on the main indicators. You're going to want to watch this SPY definitely going into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, okay? I'm not telling you that this or that's going to happen, but, you know, I will tell you, stocks like to trade in ranges, right? Ranges. They like to go up, reach resistance, come back down, reach support, right? And look at that, right? So you guys take that as you want. Hope you guys have a blessed rest of the weekend, and thank you for listening to me. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.